Alright, we're going to get started on getting this door bottom cut to fit. So let's check it out. I've been fooling with it until I cut myself. That's why I had to put my gloves on. I also put me a set of ears on here so I can take it in and out. Of course, I've done took it out probably 15 or 20 times, so that's helping me. Everything's looking pretty good. I think I have to make a cut here in order to get this down to fit. I got to cut that little piece of metal out there so I can lap all this over. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of cutting, trying to get this to match. Make sure I still got that same curvature there going on. Everything's looking pretty good here. Until I get over at this end. Everything's looking pretty decent. I gotta knock this down, do a little hitting around. And this right here don't fit for nothing right in here, so I don't know what the deal is. It's just these panels, I guess. Everything's down tight there. This here's got a hump in it somewhere, so I'm going to end up making a cut right here and knocking all this down, welding it on in there. And we're going to make something work. Alright, done quite a bit of cutting. Had to make a splice here and a splice here. I'm going to go ahead and take this off here and weld them on up real quick, because I know I'm going to be stacking my welds through here and may cause a lot of heat, so I'm going to go and weld that up first. Still looking pretty good all the way around here. All this looking good. Looking okay over here. Had to make a cut here. That's going to work in there like that number right there. So I got to weld this up real quick. May have a little gap right in there, but we're going to make something work. Alright, now that I know everything looks pretty good right here, I can go ahead and get this stuffed up and undercoated real good. But before that, I'm going to work with the hammer and dolly a little bit. Work on this outside panel, make sure it's right. Then we'll get it all undercoated real good. Then I can work with this. I went on and where I had them gaps where I had to cut it to fit. Went on and put my welds on there now. So I'm going to have to fool with that and throw a lot of heat on there when I go to putting this on. So like I said, we're going to flip the door over, make sure everything looks good on the outside end before we weld this up. Alright, got everything looking good. I've worked with this panel here with the hammer, the dolly, the spoon, because I know I can't get back under it once I put this back panel on. So I think I'm looking pretty good here. Because this thing's got an arch this way, of course, and it's got an arch this way. Then it's flat across the bottom. So it's kind of a little rough deal to fool with. So I'm going to get started, flip that door over, and we're going to start on this right here. I'm going to go ahead, put this on in here, put a few tacks in here here and there and check this outside to make sure I'm looking all right on this curve right here. Let's see where we go from there. All right, we've got a few things welded up here. Everything's looking real good. When I pull this up tight, curve looks real good with my pattern that I got here. Looks good on this side too. If I just pick that up right there, and we can start lapping all this over after I make a cut here and there and check that out, but gotta concentrate on this first. So everything's looking real good through here. Put a few spots of welds here. Went on and run me an arc. I kind of picked this metal here. I picked it up a little bit because I can't get behind it and knock up, so all I can do is just really weld it and see what happens. The heat may bring it down, I don't know yet. So we're gonna go with that from there. Let's start welding. Alright, got everything tightened up. Looking real good. I ain't gonna really do nothing to this till I get everything welded on in. What I'm gonna do first is go ahead and grind everything on down. Then start back. Finish my welds again. Everything look pretty good on this side. I do a little hitting around there. But other than that, it all lined up good. Got to get all that grinded down. But we'll go ahead and finish welding this up. Get it all smoothed out. Alright, everything's welded in. Smoothed down. Looking real good. I'm going to cut me a V in here because I'm going to fold all this over. Cut my drain for the rainwater to come down. Better flange that end up a little bit. I'll fold all this down and put a little bead of seam sealer all the way down this bottom. That's the only way I know to do it. I'm going to shoot it all real quick with some self-etching primer there. Start folding this lip over. Here we go. Gotta grind them down too. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna start folding this lip over all the way down. Alright, let's take a look at what I've done so far. Got the lip folded over, looking real good all the way around. Still got to hit some welds in here and down this seam right here. All the way down. Got a spot here and there. So I'll weld them in. Then, like I said, I got this cut out for the rainwater. I'm going to go back through the inside and seam seal all down on the inside from here. Back up, all the way up, probably about a foot. And seam seal all that later, so that'll help all that. Got to grind some welds down here. still do a little work right in here with some welds. I've been waiting 4 days on this hammer right here, so I can get down inside here to knock that end down. As you can tell, I couldn't do it with that hammer without tearing something up. So, yeah, that hammer right there done the trick. Door skin hammer. Yeah, but everything's looking good, so a few little small spots here and there I got to do. I'll catch that later and get that door hung and get back started on that. We'll get started on the driver's side, so that's what we'll be doing next. So I'm going to go and finish up this door and get it hung on the truck real quick. Get started on that driver's side. Y'all take it easy.